Hello, and welcome back to the Ember Island Collector. And today, we're doing a Boxlunch haul. And we're back. So I'll give you guys some background. I know Boxlunch isn't a super new store. I don't know when they decided to make Boxlunch. I know it's obviously a subsidiary of Hot Topic, like whoever owns Hot Topic, Spencer's, that kind of area. But I got into Boxlunch about 2018 when Incredibles 2 came out. They released a lot of Incredibles 2 merchandise, and that's kind of how I fell into it because I used to collect, and I still do kind of collect Incredibles merchandise. But Boxlunch had announced an After Last Airbender line, and I hadn't been subscribed to their email, so I hadn't actually seen this update. So I didn't know about Boxlunch having After Last Airbender merchandise. So I didn't start seeing the 2019 launch is when they did for the 15-year anniversary of After Last Airbender. They had some great original merch in that launch. I have some of it from back then. I even have Katara's necklace, which I don't think you can really find anymore, which was a really nice piece of merchandising. But for this haul, we're doing some more recent items that I've gotten in Boxlunch over the last couple of months or so. Let's get into it then. So, first things first, okay, there we go, is this Jasmine Dragon coach jacket. Now, I get a small because I am a small, and most of the time Boxlunch sizes do run a little larger. But this jacket's really nice, and the fact that, first of all, it's Jasmine Dragon. It's a nice, very light material. So it's very much similar to, a jersey materials like that. It has a nice little lotus tile over here, and it says, "In the darkest times, hope is sometimes you give yourself," which is a quote that Iroh says on it. And then on the back, we have that weird drawing of Uncle Iroh that we see on merchandise sometimes. I just don't get how people he doesn't really transfer well to merchandising items, but they have a lot of Jasmine Dragon merchandising items of him, so I don't understand why. But as you see on the back, we have, hopefully we can show this all on camera, it says the Jasmine Dragon, we have Iroh, and then it says famous tea house embossing say. So this jacket retails at $59.90, which, yeah, it's a little bit pricey, not gonna lie, but it's also a very nicely made jacket. It has snap buttons for closures, so there's that. So you can see over here, you just snap it closed, and it has these little ties over here. Now, I've never had a coach jacket. I know I've seen coaches wear these kind of jackets, but I don't know what these are for, to be honest. So there's that. Next item. So I guess let me go through all of the, clothes first, if we must, because I think the clothes at Boxlunch are just very nice. I think they're nicely made. I like to call Boxlunch Hot Topic's less cringy cousin. As we see here, we have this, let me see, okay, we have this Avatar Last Airbender. It's called Clouds on their website, because they have a bunch of, those, clouds they use in the TV show, and it has all the elements. It has Katara, and Sokka, and Aang over here, as well, and I think we got Momo. Yep, that's a terrible one because he's cut off right there. But we have Momo here as well, and he's cut off in a lot of these, so there we go. And yeah, this is a nice button-down t-shirt. I think the material is also maybe polyester or something like that. It's a woven top. Very, very nice. I quite enjoy the fact that it also has these wooden buttons. I think that really ties into, kind of the After Last Airbender world. The fact that they chose wooden looking buttons. They're still plastic, but the fact that they're not just black plastic, I think really adds to the effect of the whole shirt as well. Overall, nice shirt. If you want to know what this price is, it's $44.90. I think this shirt is selling out though online, so you might have to check locally in stores, but they do have another type of woven shirt like this. Now, I like this one a lot. I think the material is very nice and kind of a silky smooth kind of texture kind of way. It's just something that I would like to wear, especially as the weather gets hotter nowadays. One thing I don't know, I guess, is probably my biggest pet peeve is that Katara and Sokka, their coloring's a little bit off, so their skin's a little bit paler than it should be. But overall, it's still pretty okay. Aang always looks fine. But yeah, there's only 3 characters on here. I know the newer woven shirt has has all 4 characters: Katara, Toph, Aang, and Zuko. But I don't know for sure. What else? Oh, okay. So I got half of these items in the mail, half of them in my actual Boxlunch store because I had Boxlunch when I was decided to use this. Now this one I'm actually really excited, but doesn't really work until I actually button it up for you guys. But this is part of their sports line. So Boxlunch does a thing where they just make sports jerseys a lot, and I don't know why that's a popular thing in pop culture, to be honest. I don't know. I've never done a team sport, so I never needed to wear sports jerseys. I mean, here we go. So this is the Fire Nation baseball tee. It's very exciting because I have the soccer jersey of the Fire Nation one, and so I usually get Fire Nation merch. But here's the back. It says Zuko, and it has a 1 on there. I'm not sure why he gets 1. I'm not sure why the numbers were chosen, to be honest. But you also have a nice Fire Nation emblem here. One thing that I noticed, because I got this one in the mail, so I couldn't check it out in stores, that there's a little bit of a paint stain, so I don't know if that's going to come out. So I'm probably going to go to my local Boxlunch and return it. But overall, nice. It has that, like I said, very similar to it has a jersey material. I guess this is more jersey than the coach's jacket. I guess the coach's jacket's a little bit more vinyl-y kind of feeling to it. But overall, I like it a lot. It's very nice. It's very easy to wear, and it's also, I got this in a small as well. Very nice. And this one's a little bit more pricey at $54.90. One last thing, I think this is my last thing I have for wear, is these Earth Nation socks. So I actually have the Fire Nation and the Water Tribe ones. And I've had these, so they're very thick crew socks, and they're so nice. I've had them. I am not currently wearing them. I was going to show you them if they were on my feet. And I really like these, mainly because if you check on the bottom here, let me see. They will say Earth Kingdom, and so each of them, all the different socks will say, the Fire Nation will say Fire Nation, the Water one will say Water Tribe, and the Air one says Air Nomads, and it's very nice. And did I collect all 4 of these? Yes. So there's that. I highly recommend the socks. I don't know, these socks I think are their best kind of socks that they've done for Avatar: Last Airbender. I know they did the character crew socks, which I also have a pair of those, because I have no impulse control, and those are nice, but these are very nice to wear when it's especially when it's cold out. I like how I'm not keeping, I don't know, do you guys want to keep this on screen? I don't know. I've never done a haul video before. I buy a lot of Avatar: Last Airbender merchandise from Boxlunch. It's literally my favorite store to shop for anything Avatar: The Last Airbender inspired. And it's also a great store. Anywho, moving on. I think we'll go to bags and wallets next. We'll start with one of my favorite purchases. I think I saw this online and I freaked out, and I went to the Boxlunch store in my area because I saw this and I was like, I have to get this kind of thing. And then my sister was like, why? You don't need another tote bag. But here's a Jasmine Dragon tote bag, right? And everyone sees this side online, and it's great. You got a nice Iroh. He actually looks like, his character. He doesn't look weird and everything, and it's beautifully designed. Got that nice jade green, and it's made of this cotton canvas tote, which is also wonderful. And on the bottom says Tea House, and it also says Ba Sing Se on the bottom, so you know the location. But that's in a lightish yellowish font, so it's a little bit more hard to see. But what I really like about this, first of all, is on the back there's a whole tea menu, and it actually lists out everything. So it has a metal brew, Ba Sing Quan, a White Lotus title, Bender tea, Hoppa blend, which obviously I don't think these all would have been offered at the Jasmine Dragon, the TV show, just saying. But it's just so interesting that they made a bag with the teas, and they describe what the teas are, it's a black tea, or what kind of things they were used and things like that. And it says it in Iroh's tone of voice, so it's very interesting to see that. Because you guys can pause the video anytime you want to read the bag, but I think my favorite one is the Red-Blooded Nephew, which is just a homage to Zuko, and I think it's very, very funny. I like how it says here, I should take it off this menu. It's not a very good tea. I should take it off this menu, probably, but I'm too lazy, and that's honestly a mood. Okay, I'm gonna leave that one here, mainly because I know I would just go to another bag, but they have a matching coin purse! And that, I think, first of all, matches, same exact icon and logo and everything. Everything's exactly the same. Beautifully designed, beautifully done. And then they still have the menu on the back, also beautifully done. And on the inside, first of all, you get a piece of styrofoam, but it's also just plain black cloth in there. This is $16.90, and then this is $9.90. So not too shabby, but what's really, really cool about this, what's really cool is that there's a pocket in here, right? There's a pocket, right? And I didn't notice this when I first bought it. But if you put it in, this coin purse perfectly fits the pocket. So it's really, like, you should buy, like, you definitely don't have to buy them together, but if you do, it's so much more fun, because then you can take this to, like, the farmer's market, if there's a farmer's market near you, or you could take it grocery shopping, and you can have an place for your coin purse, which I think will hold most credit cards, because I know a lot of people, you mostly use cards now, but you can hold coins and dollar bills and things like that. It's very useful. I really enjoy the fact that it has, like, this little pocket. Like, I think it's the coolest thing that they designed these items to work together, despite the fact that they're not selling together. And I don't know, that's just a little foresight that you don't really get with merchandise sometimes. Okay, next item. We have the Zuko Fanny Pack now. I know that there's another one right now with the Appa Clouds one, but this Zuko Fan Pack, it's quite nice. To be honest, I really did get it because I love Zuko as a character, and the fact that it's Fire Nation, and I get a lot of Fire Nation merch, to be honest. I don't know, red's just my color, I guess. It's not, but okay. And so what's great about this is that we have, like, the little emblem here. It says Capital City, and then there's a crown, and it says Zuko, and it says Fire Nation, and then it has the Fire Nation logo. You have one pocket in the front, so very easy access, and the zippers are pretty good for that part. And then you have another zipper in the back, and then you have an inside zipper as well. So I think that's also very nice, so you could just balance everything out. You could put, like, cards in here, you can put your phone, main things in here, and it's a pretty decent size. You can fit, like, this coin purse in here, and it will all just work out really nicely, things like that. And I like it. It also comes with, the one thing I don't like is that, like, it's a really big belt kind of things. I'm kind of more of those, like, smaller belts, kind of feels more like a seat belt, especially this. I hate buckles, like, I hate really big buckles like this. I think big buckles are just kind of weird, but I think because of how long it is, you could definitely wear it not as a fanny pack around your waist, but more as, like, a sling bag, where you wear it, like, on your back and stuff like that, kind of like over your across your chest kind of thing. And this one's also very nice. It's at $39.90, which is still cheaper than any lounge flyer you'll ever get, so I like it a lot. I think it's a very nicely well made. It's, like, also cloth, it's not leather, and so it's easier to get, if you get anything spill on it, or if you put any, like, if it gets wet, it's gonna jump back, you know? Very nice. And then, let's see. Ooh, let's go into the actual wallet I got. So, last time I went to Boxlunch, the person who was working there was so nice, but she kept asking me, like, do you want to see this new stuff that we got in? And I was like, yeah, and then I couldn't tell her no, so I got this instead, too. So, this is the Appa Clouds. It's Appa, Aang, and Momo, and this is, you think it's a pin, it's just enamel. Like an enamel thing on here, so it's not an actual pin, but it's a card wallet. I'm a big fan of card wallets. I use one right now, and this one's a little nicer because you can have one that's, like, clear for your, like, your IDs and stuff like that, or you can put it like a picture, like people do pictures in their wallets still. But one thing I don't like about this, like, I like this, and I like the concept of it, and, like, I know it's supposed to go with their matching fanny pack, which is on the website, but I just don't like how, like, you can't really, it's not really something that fits very easily in your pocket, like a lot of other card wallets. I do like the look of it, though, but it's definitely meant so that you get this card wallet, so it goes into the fanny pack kind of thing. Like I said, like, that type of merchandising just goes together very well. So moving on, we can go to another wallet, because you can never have too many card wallets, but this is a wallet. They still sell this online, which is funny, because they have one in Ren now that's, like, their animal series, and this is originally, like, the chibi style, and then you have, actually, let me open this. I'll open this on camera for you guys. So over here we have Appa, we have Aang, we have a cat owl, an otter penguin, and I believe it's an otter penguin, maybe it's a seal penguin? No, there are penguins. There are penguins. And then a fire ferret, which is very nice, because we have, like, the animals here, and then we have Momo peeking out. And I think that's really cute. I think, yeah, if you pull it down, you can see a little more of his body. And I love how I'm blocking the light, but you can see a little more of his body, and it's so cute and so tiny. And on the back, we have our usual suspects. We have Sokka, Katara, Zuko, Iroh, Toph, and a koala otter. Very, very cute. And the reason that I love this wallet so much, also, their card wallets range from either $16.90 to $14.90. I believe this one's also probably $16.90 as well. Yeah, but, like, depending on what kind you get, will depend, like, if it's, because this one has, like, 4 pockets on both sides, and it has a little flap on the top, Which, oh, I did not notice this. The little flap inside actually has the 4 nations. I hope this can see well, but you have the 4 elements in here, so water, fire, earth, and air. On the inside, I think that's a really nice touch. You don't get, I'm not sure if you get that with this wallet. No, the inside of this one's just pink. And so that's actually very, very cool. Love the fact that it's gray and like it's very neutral and like it's very kind of like, ooh, it's a little bit Avatar, but you know, like if you are a fan of the show, you will know exactly what the person's wallet is, and it's not like too like out there. It's like very simplistic, minimalistic design, and it's a small chibis. Which, I don't know, give me your thoughts on chibi merchandise, because I see it a lot. Like Harry Potter does it, Avatar does it, a lot of times do chibi merchandise. What do you guys think? Because I personally am just not a fan. I'm not a fan. Okay, and now we have, let me push this back a little bit. Okay, let me push all of this back a little bit. The magnum opus is this bag. I remember when this bag released on Boxlunch, and they also released the fuzzy Appa bag, which I might put a picture in here, which is also so cute beyond belief, but it's also $80, and I don't have Boxlunch money right now to spend. But we have these exact same characters from the card wallet on this gray like pleather backpack. I love it because the fact that like it goes with this card wallet. Like, I know they've been showing it on like social media sites with the new red wallet, which is like the animal wallet, which just has, instead of having like all these guys on the back, it's just like a bunch of animal characters instead. And that's cute and all, but like does this not go together like fabulously? I know like the grades are slightly different, but like there's still so much like it's complementary instead of just having like a very red wallet with a very gray bag, and like they match. Also, they are the exact same characters, and so this is really exciting because I saw this and I was like, oh my god, and they had it in stores too, so I didn't have to order offline, which makes it even better because I was able to see which one I wanted. And great thing on the inside is that it also follows that same, I hope you guys could see it, that same like 4 elements here: water, earth, but the next tile, I don't think you guys can see it. Yeah, there you go. And then it has like fire and air. And it's very cute. And on the back we got 2 straps. Pretty nice. You can see I haven't really taken out the straps yet because they're just so much easier to store until you find a way to use them, because I have a lot of bags that I switch out between. But I also like the fact that you can hold it on the top because it has like this handle. So it's very nice, very easy to carry. And they have tassels. They have tassel pulls, which I like a lot too. And check on the inside, it's just a continuation of that pattern. It's also filled with paper right now to keep its shape. So yeah, very, very cute. But these are a little pricey. They are $69.90. Now here's my thing. I never, ever buy a bag at all without Boxlunch money, because you technically, Boxlunch money is like half off, kind of like, it's like a half off coupon, and this is $60.90. If this is $69.90, you can use, if you have 2 Boxlunch like vouchers, you can get this for like $30, and like that's significantly better than like the $70 that was worth. So I'm just saying, like, you get it for like $35, I believe, which is significantly better. And if you like pair it right, you can get, yeah, you could definitely, if you pair it right, that you can have even increments of 30. Wonderful. Do it. And now let's get into the other kind of miscellaneous stuff. So half of these items were bought online. Some of these items were online because it's easier to ship it online. Here is the Zen Garden. This came with a bag of sand, right? The bag of sand broke, so now it's in another plastic bag because I can't open it without the sand going everywhere. And there's still sand in this box. And I'm going to open this just to show you guys how small it is. Here is the size of the tray. Here is a standard bottle of whiteout. So, and the reason I'm showing you guys the size and like the size comparison is because this thing, believe it or not, is $12.90, which isn't the world's most expensive item. Like, at least it's not like $20, because that $8 more just would have been outrageous for this size. But $12.90 for this size, it's still too much because it's so small. And like, I get the fact that it's like it has licensing, and like that's plays a big role into it. It's very like novelty merch kind of items. As you can see here, you get Aang and Appa, but Appa has paint from Aang because they have to put how they pack it is just like so squished together. And like the box itself it's a nice box, just saying, but like it was literally bulging at the seams when I got it. Like they literally could not pack more into this if they tried, and that's probably why the sand burst out of it. And overall, my experience with it, I'm glad I have it. I'm like not upset about it, but I'm just saying that it's so ridiculously small for the price. So overall very cute. But do I kind of regret this? A little bit. Just because it was small, and the fact that the sand burst out of the seams is another thing. I mean, you can just get sand from anywhere, but still. I just have a few more things, and then we'll be done, and then we'll talk about favorites. So here is an Aang. I got him in my local Boxlunch store, and he is so cute. He is also $14.90. Now they're making Momo. Okay, if you see the Momo one online and you're like thinking, oh, should I get the one at the Momo? Don't. He's super small. Get him if he's on sale, but do not pay full price for a $14.90 Momo that is smaller than this Aang, which is also a hero. We'll compare it to my whiteout that I have. He's about like three whiteout, four whiteout bottles tall. He comes with his little like Air Nomad's outfit from season 1. He has like little bands, and he has little boots and the little shawl kind of thing, cloak thing. He got a big head and like big eyes and big old ears, which I think make him absolutely adorable. I saw him, I thought he was really cute, and I'm kind of glad I got him. I also got him with my rewards points, so I didn't actually have to pay the $14. I think I paid like $2 for him, which was very nice. And now for our last item. It's actually, this item isn't even for me. This is the Appa AirPods case. But as I was saying, it's super cute. And it's like silicone, and he's plush, and he has nice ears and everything. And I think this one's, I know Hot Topic is doing a Momo one, and that one's kind of, it's just, it has a lot to be left desired. But it's very cute. It fits any AirPods or AirPod style case like this, and it comes with its own clips, so you can clip it on. But yeah. My best friend asked me to get this for her, again, because she lost the top of it. So it's not for me, but I do think he's very cute. And when I saw him originally, I was like, this is the cutest AirPods case. I swear to God. I kind of want AirPods because they just have really cute cases. Okay. So that was my Boxlunch haul. Like I said before, I usually get everything I get at Boxlunch. It always has, I don't buy things full price at Boxlunch because they run so many deals and sales, and overall, I think Boxlunch is a great place, first of all, to get after the last Airbender merchandise. I know a lot of people used to go Hot Topic for that kind of stuff, and Hot Topic has merchandise. They've released their own line, but it's kind of subpar compared to what Boxlunch has to offer. The fact that you get all these different, like, Fire Nation, you get, like, different Nation shirts and things like that, and, like, you get these merchandising items that just feel a lot more unique and more interesting to look at. And so, my favorite item, I think, out of this whole lot definitely has to be this bag. I think it's really cute, and it goes with the wallet, and I really enjoy that. I'm really looking forward to actually using this one. These are all items that I really enjoy because I wouldn't have bought them if I didn't, because why would you buy something that you don't really like kind of thing without huge regrets. But yeah, I also like a lot of the shirts I get. I like all the shirts I get from Boxlunch, and I have a couple of jerseys as well. But I do like the coach's jacket as well. I think it's really nice. It's a nice fabric. I'm really excited to actually wear this outside, especially now the weather's getting warmer, but it's not too, like, cold, so I can still wear this outside. Overall, let me guys know what you guys think of this. Especially let me guys know what you think of this kind of video. I've never done something like a haul video before. I've always kind of wanted to, but I never want to do it where it seemed like I would get, like, 3 things and then show you that, like, here's my haul. Like, it's kind of sad, and that's why I kind of spent a couple months building up the Boxlunch items that I bought. And you can tell, these are all, like, recent merchandise that has been either released or, like, been released in the last, like, 2 months-ish, month and a half kind of items. And just to show you guys, because I know haul videos kind of help people, like, especially if you're getting merchandise, to see, like, how someone else gets it and, like, how they react to it, to see exactly if you want to get this item, like, how they look in kind of more in person rather than online on, like, a screen kind of thing, like, just from stock photos. So, yeah. Let me know what your favorite item out of this Boxlunch item haul is, or if you bought from Boxlunch before, which I'm pretty sure if you're watching this video, you probably have bought some Boxlunch Avatar Last Airbender merchandise. Let me know what your favorite Boxlunch item is. I'm always excited to see what people get from Boxlunch because it's just so much fun. It's a fun store, not gonna lie. So don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you haven't, click the little bell icon so you get notification every time I post. I post usually every Saturday at 11 a.m., though some weeks I do miss it. And don't forget to comment what your favorite item was in either this haul or in just in general from Boxlunch in general. And if you actually like this kind of style of videos, I know I've only done action figures, unboxing reviews, and like board game unboxing reviews, but I want to see if this kind of content is something that you guys like. I'm trying to diversify the content that you see on this channel. I made this channel so we can figure out exactly what kind of Avatar Last Airbender merchandise there is out there, so it's easier to collect. Let me know what you guys think, and until next time.